let's do the Lonesome Road Blues out of the key of G. Here we go. I'm going to do it at 100 beats a minute. Turn on your favorite metronome. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Alright, let's turn off this whackety whack here. Alright. Okay, and so there's Lonesome Road Blues. Now let's look at what we did. We do a run up. So it's a D, E, G, A, B, C, D. And catch a fourth with the D against the G. And then another lick on the fourth. And then keep your G down, but add an E note with your fourth finger. Slide it, that fourth just a touch. Or the pinky, the fourth finger a touch. And then do the fourth again. So it'd be like... Ready? And then come down and catch a B against a D. And then come over, keep your B down, but come over and catch a B against your F sharp to give it a grit of a fifth and drag that B down to an A, then to a G. So it'd sound like this. Then keep working your way down, play a seventh, flattened seventh, to give some momentum into the C chord. And then an open D, slide up into that E, and then a fourth with a G against a C. Exact same lick, or similar lick if you want to do it, as you did over here. We just do it right here. Okay, so that's just E, D, and then we do that same lick again out of C. And so we could just so we could just hold it like that, just hold that note out. And just with kind of a little quick pickup note there of D. We could do that, or we could do a quick run into it. So we could do something like this. Something like that. Come off the G. G, A, B, D, E, D. And then slide up to get back into the lick. Or we could do another flattened seventh thing again. So we could go like... Let me do that again. So, so that lick, that's just an E against an F, or an E up to an F, and then play that F against the G. And then fall off the F, F, E, D, and then that brings you back to slide back into the lick you used before. It's these little intervals, or the in-between intervals, really, what you do in between those notes that are the melody notes that can make a big difference in how authentic something sounds and how fun it is. So regardless of what you do, once you get back into that second C chord, second time around, you do that same little lick. Okay? But then, after that, you jump over and catch the D against the G, okay, as a fourth. So it's going to be a D against a G, and slide it up, and back down like that. Slide that B up, and then play a G note. Okay? And now you got to go to a D chord. So there's lots of ways to get there. Alright, so your goal is to get up to this note. And to do that, you can do a lot of things, but this is what we'll do. Let's see. So it'd be. So all it is a D, G, B, C, and slide that third finger from that C sharp on up to the D. So, and to there's an A in there too, sorry. So D, G, A, B, C, D. And then do a slide on your first finger there. So it's a F sharp, D. And then that classic slide down. Slide down on the D, up on the B, and over to the G, and then you got a little space to add something. So you can do something like that. Just a G, F, D, da-da-da, and then come over your B note on the G string, slide it back, half step, and then end on the G. And then you do it again. You always do. Lonesome Road Blues has basically AA is what you do. You do 2 breaks, generally all the time. So, and now to give it a little bit of variation, things that you can throw in. Like that, and so what I did up there, it was, and then another G4 at D against the G, played F sharp, and then slide that F sharp back a half step to play the F, and then you can go a D, and then just do a B flat right there, like a flattened third. So. Okay, and then end up on the G and the C, the 4, and then you just do that same lick as you did in the first part. So that can be fun, adding little runs. And so like that run was just a G scale skipping C. I just went a G, A, B, D, E, F, a G against a C. Then you can do a little run here too. Start on an open D. And it's really more of a, more of an effect. I don't think it really totally matters if it's like a D, E, G, A, B, C, D, or if you go like a A. But I think the important part there is to do that slide. From the D. And then kind of another lick you'll see a lot is after you land on that D, go and play after you, and you do play a flattened 7. And in this case, it's a D chord. So our 7th note would normally be a C sharp. We flatten that a half step, makes a C. And so where do we land? On that C note. And then we just come back up to our ending lick, which is that G, a D against a G. Same one. And so you can end like that. G, F, D, C, D. Slide that B down to open G. Some things to think about. There's lots of other variations to this. But that's, I hope you think that's pretty close to, melodic, something that still keeps people's interest, with the addition of all these double stops and slides and all that. So that's Lonesome Road Blues, and we'll see you in the next one.